Hello everybody and welcome to This Week in Ori Collection. My name is Scarface King and, well, I had a feeling that something big would come for New Year. I wasn't sure what it would be exactly, but here it is. Jump Festival has arrived. You can see the 4 banner units right there. It is basically exactly what you think it is based on that image. Son Goku, Kurapika, Ai Amano, and Sakuragi Hanamichi will all be featured in their 5-star forms in this banner. You can still pull them in their 3-star and 4-star forms. To get their jump forms, you'll need the medals. If you already have those, great. If not, we'll get to how you can get those in just a second. But this banner will be dropping tomorrow. As of putting up this video, it will be like not very long at all. And these units, obviously, we saw the post the other day of, top units in PvP. While Kurapika and I may have fallen off slightly, in general, these are 4 of the best units in the game. They might not be the 4 best, but they are 4 of the best units in the game. And this will be a chance for everybody to get them and jump awaken them. Unless you're like me and you've spent the majority of your orbs or tickets, in which case maybe not for you, maybe not. Honestly, if any banner, if you were like not interested in getting involved in this game, or maybe you were interested but the banners didn't interest you, this is a perfect time to reroll, to jump into the game if you want to. They will give you a multi for free regardless at the start of the game, so definitely the time to start if you haven't started already. And these 4 units, out of them, if any of the characters in general interest you, if you like Kurapika, go for Kurapika. If not, the best out of these units to go for are Sakuragi and Goku. The other 2 are amazing, but Son Goku for PvP and PvE is insane, and the same goes for Sakuragi. So if you haven't, started the game, this is the best time to start. This is the best banner to start on. And if you want any of the information on these units, I'm going to link to the post where I talk about them, or I've written up everything they do, and I will link to the event, which we're about to talk about right now. So there is going to be an event starting at the exact same time as this banner, if it would actually go back so I can show you. Just frozen. I don't know. We'll talk about the event anyway. So basically, the story of this event is they kind of would have felt bad for you if you could pull these units but not awaken them. So they have put in new missions into the game and a new store into the game. These will both be dropping at the same time as the banner. So 12 o'clock on the 1st of January, which is tomorrow. By the time I get this video up, it'll probably be around 12 hours away. It might be slightly more than that, depending on how quickly I get this up. And the basic story with this event is there will be missions that you defeat, and by defeating those missions you will get points, and by getting those points you will be able to buy the medals you need from the store. It also mentions here not just the medals for Ai, Kurapika, Sakuragi and Goku, but you will also be able to get the medals for Pegasus Seiya, who is the free jump unit, one of only 2 free jump units in the game right now. If you don't have Jump Pegasus Seiya, I mean, that is fantastic for a free unit. Definitely go get those medals if you can. What intrigues me, I don't know how this is going to work. So if you're like a lot of the people in the game and you have most of these characters jump awaken, I assume that the points they are giving us will be more than enough to purchase all of the medals. Otherwise, it's kind of, making certain people choose, which I think is a little bit wrong. So I'm assuming that we will get enough points to buy all the medals that we need, and you need, quite a lot of medals. You can see right there. I've written up exactly what medals you need on the website, but it doesn't really matter. You just know you need the Saint Seiya ones for Seiya, the Hunter x Hunter ones for Kurapika, and so on. So I assume we'll get enough points for that. The point breakdown is down here. The missions are relatively straightforward. Basically, the idea is that the event on right now is the One Piece event. But while these missions are tied to the One Piece event because it's the only event currently available, there is a new event coming They haven't given us the information, but they have said it will be coming soon. I assume we'll get info within the next few days on what that event is going to be. It's probably related to the characters that were teased earlier in the month. And the idea is that you beat the missions on the One Piece event and you will get these goodies. But these missions will change once new events come out, and these missions will be available for a longer period of time than the One Piece event. So that event will be gone. So even though these missions say they are specific to that event, they will change later. So the missions are relatively straightforward. You have to beat... So there's daily and there's one time. The one time missions are beat the One Piece event, chapters 1 through 7 on intermediate. You get 500 points for each chapter that you beat. Clear the One Piece event on beginner, chapters 1 through 7. You get 100 points for each chapter you beat. Summon on the scene gacha 30 times. I don't know if I translated this right. I think you get 1,000 points and a character gacha ticket, which is nice. But for those of us that have spent all their money on Vivi, it's not quite enough. And, I mean, maybe we'll be able to buy character gacha tickets or something in the store. I don't know. And there will be everyday missions. So the everyday missions are currently tied to the One Piece event. Will change later. And you got to be Chapter 7 on Expert 1 time, Chapter 7 on Expert 5 times, Chapter 7 on Expert 10 times. Each of those will give you 1,000 points. And consume 30 stamina, 1,000 points. Consume 50 stamina, 1,500 points. Consume 100 stamina, 2,000 points. And consume 150 stamina, 2,500 points. So, you know, it's relatively straightforward stuff that you're going to be doing anyway, but you're getting goodies for it, so you can't really complain. My emulator's lagging, but it's not important. But the bottom line is, you're going to be getting points for a store, and use those points to buy the Awakening medals. I am the person who, you know, on 2 accounts, I have Goku, Kurapika, Sakuragi, and Seiya on one account, and on the other account, I have Sakuragi, and Seiya. So, between my 2 accounts, I have all these units. I would love, love, love to get my hands on Video Girl Ai on my second account, and to get Kurapika and Goku on my main account. But what I'm wondering is, for the people that don't pull anybody, or the people that have already pulled these units and have already awakened them all, is there other stuff in the store? Because if it's just the medals, then this event is kind of a complete blowout for some people. For me, it could potentially be, unless I manage to pull Goku or something like that. So it's kind of tricky. I don't really know what they're going to do. I'm hoping they kind of... I hope they kind of drop some goodies with this, because at the moment it hasn't... The only goodie that's been announced is the character gacha ticket. So I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have to wait and see. If I get more info, maybe I'll make another video. But this is kind of one of the biggest events we've had. One of the biggest banners, at least. You guys, if you have orbs, it's worth getting involved. If you haven't started the game, it's worth starting now. And I'm just going to end the video here, quickly edit, upload, and hopefully we don't get any more news in the next, like, couple of hours, because that'll kind of annoy me. So, I'll see you guys when I pull on this banner, I guess. I don't know. I'll see you guys then.